Welcome to the Tube Barn. You're here because you want to build a tube guitar amp, but you don't know shit. Well, guess what? That's okay. You don't really need to know that much to actually do it. And anyone that says you do is a dumbass and can go fuck themselves. We're talking about technology that's nearly 100 years old. It's really not that complicated, unless you're going to get crazy with it, reinvent the wheel and all that kind of crap. So why do you want to build your own amp? Because it's freaking cool. You show it off to your friends and be like, look at that, bitches. Look at your faggot ass amp. This shit rocks. And that's why you do it. And I assure you, when you fire it up that first time and hear that sweet sound of success, you're going to be like, I'm a fucking god! And that's why we do these things. So let's go into this. Starting to rain. Let's have some fun. Anyways, I got a list here because I don't know what the fuck it is I'm doing. It's my first video. So we're going to talk about tone. What kind of tone are you looking for? Are you looking for a clean tone? I mean that really nice bluesy but still super clean? You might be going for a Fender. You want that little bit of a low end, slightly muddy? You might be looking at a Marshall. Now if you want that super ultra clean Andy Summers, if you don't know who it is, you know the police, that ding, that crystal clear, you probably want a solid state. And it's not really my area. I might do one later, but that's not really what I'm doing. But that could be something that you're looking into. Now, what if you like your solid state amp and you're just like, I just want a little bit of flavor on it? You may once want to do a DI box. So you could build one. I'll get into that later, not right now. Or you could buy one. Now, PreSonus, so I'm going to put a link or a picture somewhere in this video. PreSonus had a mic pre that I used for vocals one time, and it was great. The flavor that it added to the vocals was just incredible. So you may want to look into that. So do you get most of your tone from Petals? Maybe a simple amp like this might be good.
Nice little clean tone on that. Yeah. Add a little bit of a distortion, see how that sounds.
Another option is buying a kit from different retailers. Mojo Tone has nice ones. The only problem is, you know, it may not be cheaper. And you're stuck with exactly what they have, which might be fine. Look into that before deciding. Another consideration is, are you going to be mic'd? If you are, then you don't need that high wattage of an amp. If you're not going to be mic'd and you need clean tone at high volume, then you are going to need a much more powerful amp. I would say something like 100 watt. Now, if you didn't know, a 100 watt tube amp is way louder than a 100 watt solid state, at least in my experience, because a 100 watt tube amp is freaking loud. At least my builds are. This will be a series of videos showing you the basics you need and showing you the complete build of an amp. From choosing your parts, your circuits, drilling the pan, and soldering it all together. When we get to the amp design I'm going to build, I'll explain the reason why I've chosen certain circuits, components, and other tweaks. But so you know what it is I'm going to build? Here it is. It's a 50 watt Marshall based amp. 12x7 preamp tubes and EL34 power tubes. There'll be cathode cap switching on the first stage and gain and post-phase inverter master switching, so you get that nice clean and dirty option. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, you will. So don't be a bitch, bro. We're gonna teach you some shit, you're gonna build some shit, and you're gonna be the fucking man. Dude, stop it. It's all cool, bro, man. It's fucking Tube Barn. Yeah, so we're gonna stop the video right there. The next one's gonna be about components. So we'll see you later.